At the very start of the film, we meet a good-looking young man named Jackie who is hopelessly devoted to the generalist's child and the future ruler of the nation, known as the Colonus. A televised broadcast shows a live event taking place at the Grand Mushery Palace. The ceremony is organized by the generalist to make a major public announcement, and to carry out the monthly execution of male criminals. Prior to the main event, 2 royal white horses are honored in a ritual, as tradition dictates. These horses are believed to be sacred throughout the country. After this, the nation's respected ministers, who are all women, are introduced one by one. Finally, the Colonus and the generalist step forward before an enthusiastic and cheering crowd. The Colonus is considered the most desirable bachelor in the land and is adored by the people, while her mother, the generalist and supreme ruler, is extremely strict and inspires fear in everyone. Meanwhile, Jackie is at home doing household chores while watching the broadcast on television. At that moment, his mother returns home from work, visibly worn out. Jackie immediately takes care of her, and the two sit together watching the ceremony and chatting. His mother casually mentions that 4 women at her workplace have already asked for permission to marry him. It becomes clear that Jackie is admired throughout the town for his appearance. Women openly flirt with him every day, to the point where he feels uncomfortable and violated. Even though he could easily choose any woman he wants, Jackie's heart belongs only to the Colonus, and he dreams of marrying her one day. On the broadcast, the condemned criminals are publicly hanged as the crowd cheers. In Bubunia, the population survives entirely on a white, sticky substance that comes through water pipe-like faucets called paste. The generalist then delivers a speech emphasizing the importance of this paste. She also announces her intention to step down and transfer power to the Colonus. However, according to tradition, the Colonus must be married before she can take the throne. The generalist declares that all men in the country must compete against one another for the right to marry the Colonus and earn the title of Big Dummy. She concludes her address by inviting every man to attend the Grand Bubonnerie Ball, where the competition will take place. Jackie is overwhelmed with joy by this announcement. He runs outside, jumping and celebrating just like every other man in the country. Along the way, he encounters a group of men praying to a random horse, asking to be chosen as the Big Dummy. Jackie joins them and prays as well. Among them is his cousin Virgil, who claims the horse spoke to him and promised that he would win. Jackie calls him out, insisting that lying is a serious act of blasphemy. As they continue talking, several teenage girls nearby loudly comment on Jackie's attractiveness and argue over who will marry him. Afterward, Jackie, Virgil, and Virgil's brother head to a clothing shop to buy veils for the Grand Bubonnerie Ball. Virgil's parents are wealthy, unlike Jackie's struggling mother, and they mock Jackie for not being able to afford a fine veil. The salesgirl openly flirts with Jackie, telling him he is the most handsome of the group and confessing that she imagines him in her bed every night. Feeling uneasy, Jackie tries to speak with the shop owner, but she too pressures him by suggesting he marry her daughter. Back at home, Jackie spends time writing poetry, an unusual activity for men in his society, while his brother Julien has sex with a woman in the adjacent room. Julien is a prostitute whose dream is to someday escape the country. He believes that people in other lands are allowed to dance, sing, and enjoy a variety of foods instead of surviving on sticky paste. He is also convinced that their father left behind a hidden treasure. Julien asks Jackie to help him search for it, but Jackie insists that he has enough reasons to stay in Bubunia. The next day, Jackie and his mother go to purchase tickets for the Grand Bubonnerie Ball, only to encounter protesters outside the ticket office. They learn that men who wish to compete must pay 40,000 bubes, a sum far beyond what most poor citizens can afford. Jackie's uncle and his family emerge proudly after purchasing a bright red ticket. They ridicule Jackie's mother for her poverty, and boast that Virgil will surely marry the Colonus. Humiliated and heartbroken, Jackie returns home and cries himself to sleep. Later, Jackie brings the police to his own house, accusing his brother Julien of stealing money and refusing to return it. Jackie believes their father's hidden treasure exists, and that Julien has been keeping it secret. During the search, the police find no treasure but discover a foreign magazine, which is illegal in Bubunia. To Jackie's shock, Julien is arrested for possessing it. Jackie apologizes to his mother, saying he never intended for this to happen, but it is too late. His guilt quickly turns into joy when the sheriffess rewards him with a free ticket to the ball in exchange for turning in his brother. The following day, Jackie happily returns to the clothing store to buy attire for the ball. On his way home, he sees an ambulance rushing his mother to the hospital. He arrives just in time to hear her final words. She tells him goodbye before dying from a broken neck caused by a fall. After her death, Jackie moves in with his uncle's family, who despise him and treat him like a servant. They force him to prepare paste for hours, only to spit it out and complain that it is not mashed properly. One day, Jackie overhears them discussing Julian's escape from prison and assuming he died when a house burned down. Jackie is paralyzed with shock, realizing he is now completely alone. While venting his troubles to a salesgirl at the shop, she offers him a ride to the ball in exchange for sexual favors. They are interrupted when Jackie's uncle catches them in the act. Upon searching Jackie, the family discovers his ticket and decides to give it to Virgil's younger brother instead. Jackie cries helplessly as his last chance at a better life is taken away. Virgil and his brother prepare for the ball in elegant white veils, and Jackie is forced to assist them. The day before the ball, contestants from all over the country arrive at the palace, and the event is broadcast nationwide. Jackie sits at home sobbing when he hears a voice telling him to run. Believing it to be the sacred horse speaking, he escapes from his aunt's house. While running through the rain, 3 women stop him and exploit his vulnerability by sexually assaulting him. Suddenly, Julian appears and kills the women to rescue his brother. Julian explains that he escaped prison by offering sexual favors to guards and has been living in the forest growing plants. He takes Jackie to a turnip farm, proving that humans can eat food other than paste and that the generalist has been deceiving everyone. Julian plans to sell the turnips, earn money, buy passports, and flee the country with Jackie. He also reveals that their father was a rebel who fought for men's rights and helped form a secret movement called Meninism, for which he was executed. Disguised in women's clothing and wigs, the brothers ride a horse toward the palace. They encounter a high-ranking officer who knows Julian's secret and demands sexual favors. Jackie wanders into the palace alone and stumbles upon the ball. When the colonist arrives with the generalist, Jackie is mesmerized by her beauty. Though dressed as a woman, he catches her attention. Introducing himself as Jacqueline, he is invited to her private chambers. She confides that she dreams of being a writer and admits the ball is a money-making satire. She reveals the paste is only for the poor and gives him carrots to eat. As intimacy builds between them, they are interrupted by the generalist. During the announcement of the big dummy, Jackie's disguise is exposed. He confesses his love openly and flees as guards chase him. He discovers a hidden room where he learns the paste is recycled human waste mixed with vitamins. Enraged, he sabotages the system, sending unfiltered waste into the water supply. Jackie and the colonists reunite, spend the night together, and the next morning the public hails Jackie as a hero. Despite this, the generalist arrests him. When she attempts to silence him permanently, the colonist kills her mother. The lovers unite, open Bubunia's borders, establish democracy, restore agriculture, and educate boys. At their wedding, they reveal the final truth: the colonist is a man, and theirs is a gay marriage. The film ends with a woman in the crowd shouting, "Blasphemy! Your support means everything to us, so don't forget to subscribe if you'd like to stay connected."